Don't remember how it started, I'll be honest. I know we're fighting a hag. That's Oh, wait, no, we finished off the fight with the werewolf clan. What am I talking about?
Yes.
I say finished off. We had the fight with the, hold on, I have their name in my notes. The daughters. No, wait.
Children.
Children of Mother Night. There it is, down in my note under enemies.
Fair assessment.
To be fair, it's actually under Kirill Stoyanovich. He is the leader of the children. Well, was the leader of the Children of Mother Night. We dispatched him and kind of sizable chunk of the werewolf pack. Eventually, with Kirill's death, the remainder backed down and agreed that they would not assist Strahd, but they are not really any longer in the position of supporting us against him either. We rescued the children, took them back to Kresk, where most of them were from. I think one of them was from Valakni.
Village of Barovia.
Village of Barovia, the first place we ended when we came here to, well, Barovia. Huh. Then we sort of regrouped to try to figure out what our plan was, because we are we are out of visions, just about. We are also, we being Zazarak and myself, running low on gift timers. At some point, these gifts will have to go the way of a pumpkin, or turn into a pumpkin, rather. So we tried to figure out what our plan was, and settled on settled on the idea that I believe the general consensus is weakening Strahd's other allies is probably the best thing we can do before we go after Strahd. And so we came to Berez because we knew that the Baba Lysaga was here. We did not know that she was his nursemaid and raised him when he was a human baby, because that seems like a weird thing when you're talking about a vampire lord, but sure enough, vampire lords at some point were human babies.
Creepy, huh?
Yeah. The village of Berez is largely entirely defunct. The buildings that we saw were covered in some sort of toxic mold, so we didn't do a whole lot of exploring until we saw the weird, funky hut sitting sort of in the open meadow, the center of the town. Had the chat with Baba Lysaga, who basically said, "Nah, that's my baby boy. I'm going to help him." And we're like, "Oh, well, okay. Let's throw down, old lady." And then, the hut.
Throw down, old lady.
Yeah, I'm trying to just keep fooling myself into the fact that this is just a normal old lady that we're just gonna. It doesn't actually feel any better to say we're gonna go beat up an old lady.
You have
Well, we
presented
know
a
what this is.
fascinating potential to me, which is to
This is
put
not, in fact, a hag.
well, I mean, almost better, which is that I should put you guys in a situation at some time where you guys are cornered, I'll say, into potentially allying with a hag, because I'm pretty sure that would go over so good.
We've allied with terrible, horrible things before, so.
It's true, but never a hag. Oh, I should
Yeah,
put you
we
guys on a map.
traded with a hag.
Yep. So, as has been discussed, the marshy, mildewy land of Berez is mostly bereft of life, except for the large tree stump with its spindly rooted legs clambering a little through the landscape. Hut set on top of it now houses and frames the crepit creature that has identified herself as Yaslaga. Yasaga. Wow. Uh, and she has made it incredibly clear that you have already crossed her by freeing her prisoners, and she cannot allow you
Oh,
to
right. Yeah.
to stand against her lord and master. So I need everyone to roll initiative.
Oh, you can't allow us? I don't remember asking for permission.
You tell him, brother.
Ooh. Uh, because we have the opportunity, I guess. Per rules of the Dungeon Master's Guide, if you so choose, Zeldrin or Arium, either one of you can like forfeit going first since you have tied for initiative. Who would you like to go first? I guess.
If I go first, then you get temporary hit points
Yep.
this round.
Works for me. Sold.
Fucking excellent. All right. That does mean that Zeldrin's on Strider. You are first at initiative.
All right, I'm going to crack things off with a little Twilight Sanctuary. For
Just
my
a little
action.
one, you promise?
I mean, this is a big map, so it's not going to be as engrossing as usual.
That's true.
My
Not
preset
perfect,
blue.
so I have not done my divine right yet.
Uh-huh. 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 Uh-huh.
I should zoom out more. I put you on the map, right? Okay, good. Thank
Yeah.
God. Okay. I don't. You were messing with your token. I don't know why that didn't click. Okay.
Okay. And then I will use my bonus action to put my hand on Arium's trident and cast Holy Weapon.
Okay. You are concentrating.
Yes. And then I think I will just move a little bit. Just divert down here. But I can still keep everyone in the radius.
Okay.
And that's it for my turn.
Okay. Arium, you are next.
I will spend a bonus action and I will turn into Rokea.
Okay.
Token. Boop. He will take a few seconds to squish the marshy ground beneath his now big webbed shark feet. Ah, feels like home. Right, so you're the one that was fucking with the martyr cops, huh?
Oh,
Is
you're.
this difficult terrain? You said it's
No.
marshy. Okay.
No.
I will take a move action then. Move action. I will take my move. Speed is 45. I don't want to leave everybody behind though.
Oh, well, I guess you might not get the... I should have moved closer to her instead of... But I was trying to... Oh, well.
I should still be within 30, right?
Nope.
No.
Just stepped out.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30?
That does say 30.
What the fuck? Circle?
Yeah. It's just a grid problem.
Yeah. Well, that's annoying.
I did set it to 30 feet, didn't I? Yeah, because I mean it's 30 feet like straight out in the corners, but you're just so diagonal that it like.
They should
Well,
maybe just
very strange.
use. They should make just templates that are the
Could
grids.
I have stood here instead?
No.
Well, I mean, what wizards should do is stop fucking using circles, because even in their examples, like, stop saying radius and and all of that nonsense. Even in their examples, they're like, oh yeah, they're just squares anyway.
Yeah.
Whoa, 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 whoa! Careful now, careful now. That sounds like fourth edition talk, and we don't handle that here in fifth edition. We don't take kindly to that. For an action, I will simply dodge for now. All right, he's looking back and forth. We charging in? What are we doing? Wait, I've got a crossbow. I dropped the crossbow. Never mind.
All right. All right. The little witch climbs into the upside down.
Do I get those 10 hit points?
Yeah, you're apparently within 30 feet. Little
There's
witch
mine and
climbs
there's yours.
into the upturned giant skull that hovers at the threshold of her sanctuary, and it begins to lift into the air and flies towards you all. Let's do. All right. Let's see, is that the right distance? A little bit. Okay. She now hovers 30 feet in the air. There we go. And points a knuckled finger outwards. In her hands, she grasps a small staff, maybe up to her waist in height, but it is decorated with the skulls of ravens that clicks and clatters as she wields it, and casts a spell. Victor does attempt to counter since he is within range of that, but is unable to. You hear her utter a word in a language I do not believe any of you speak. And then there is just some stillness and silence. That is it for her turn. Esmeralda is kind of flinching in the direction, from the pointed finger, but doesn't seem to be affected in any way, and starts looking around for something that she can do. She's also limited in her own tools and is going to move to this tree, I guess, where Zazarak is near, and also dodge. Victor does not move. And then it is Zazarak's turn.
Hmm. Uh, yeah, I am. She's 30 feet in the air?
That is correct.
All right, I'm gonna hop on my boy Floof. I'd be under him if I drop my token, so I'll just be next to him, I guess. And instruct him to get us closer. Which at this point just turns him into a mount, I guess. So he doesn't really need to be an initiative. I mean, he should stay there in case I dismount, which will be a plan at some point. But we're just gonna move up next to Arium, or Rokea, I should say. There we go. And I don't have a ton that I can do, but I don't like that she's flying. That makes me nervous. So I will cast Compel Duel.
Okay. Is this a charm effect?
Let's read and find out together.
I do not think so.
Does not look like it.
Okay. That is a 25 on that save.
Well, that is certainly a save.
All right. You call out to her, leaning back on your space hamster,
Mhm.
and call her down. And she says, "The ground is not a place where I crawl, but it is yet where I find creeping allies." And you begin to see the earth around you turn as piles of creatures, grubs, insects, foul creeping things turn their way through the soil and muck and onto the earth around you. You and go. And each of these swarms, while not moving particularly fast, are certainly paced and like closing towards the lot of you. They move super fucking slow. That's their entire turn. The tree stump where it is, sort of twisting its roots into the earth, begins to pitch, and one of its tendril roots rips into the dirt and pulls out, holding within its little clutch a wad of earth, quite large, and hurls it in the direction of Zeldrin. Oh god. There's a 29 to hit.
I don't think I can do anything about that.
That will be 24 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay. 24 minus 16 is 8. So okay, that's a save.
Speaking of which, brother, any of that Twilight Sanctuary goodness from me and my boy Floof here?
If Floof gets his own, then
The upturn of the earth summons creatures hidden around the field and meadow. And more of those black feather stuffed scarecrows begin shambling their own ways into your path. Oh, I forgot what speed they are. Are they stupid slow? No. All right. Tossing and turning themselves, rolling in your direction. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And for once, it does not seem like they are explicitly and singularly targeting Rokea. 5, 6, and okay. And with that, we are back to Zeldrin's turn.
All right. I will use my bonus action to cast a 4th level spiritual weapon.
Okay.
And I'm just going to have it attack this guy that's next to me.
Okay. Yeah, that'll hit.
Level 4 for 18 force damage.
Right. You swing into him, you hear some of the wood within him snapping, but he just sort of rightens himself crookedly.
For my main action, I will just throw a sacred flame on the same guy next to me.
Okay.
It's a dexterity save
Oof.
against 16 radiant damage.
Okay. Well, he rolled a 4. So he's nearly dead now. Emulated in holy light.
I am going to just leave him behind me and move up here.
Oh, sweet. He'll swing out at you.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a nat 1. Okay.
All right. And that's it for my turn.
Okay. Oh, I had one. Oh, that's fine. Okay. Oh, wait. Rokea, your turn.
She's way too high up for me to get at her, but there is a thing right next to me. So I will start off with a bonus action for my Rite of the Storm. Which means I need to roll my Hemocraft die to hurt myself and roll maximum damage again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Goes through my temp. And then I will attack this thing next to me with the trident.
Okay. I don't think you can miss. Well, I mean, you could,
Not
but
once. Yeah.
15 will hit.
Okay.
Okay.
That's 16 piercing, the rest in it's 2 lightning and 13 radiant.
All right. That does rip into it pretty significantly. What is that?
31.
31 total. Okay. All right. But it still remains standing.
Then I'll try it again.
Okay. I will
Okay.
also hit and sunder it.
My d20s are trending lower. That's um I move up? Yes. I'm on the wrong tool. I want to head some of these things off. Just I don't know why I'm button hooking, but I am. She's a little too hard for me right now. I will deal with these ones. See if you can you bring it down, I'll be right back over. That'll be it for me. That was bonus action.
All right. The Islaga, in the skull above you, leers down over the edge, her claws clicking as she considers on the bone beneath her fingers. And she says, "Now, which one of you little freaks was it who has stolen my you?" And she looks pointedly at Zazarak, and arcs her finger in your direction. I need you to make me a Constitution saving throw.
Counterspell.
All right. Roll me a Charisma save or a Charisma check. Ha ha! That is enough. You see from her, you watch the air warp as a bead of what you can only assume to be force ripples through the air, through magic itself, and comes to you. What do you do or say for as you counter?
Oh, please don't call me a freak. That's not very nice. Little civility on the battlefield.
You can see her jaw clench, her shoulders tighten, and she lifts into the air another 20 feet. Let's see. Esmeralda will battle her scarecrow. Zazarak, you can take your turn, and as she is occupied.
Wow, she's 50 feet in the air.
Yes.
All right. Well, first things first. With my bonus action, I will bring out the dual sunblades on my scimitar. Within yeah, I think with my action, I will send a sacred flame her way.
Okay.
It's just a sacred flame damage, not the improved divine smite damage. And actually,
Yeah.
it's oh yeah, I guess we are high enough that it's 3D.
She rocks in the upturned skull and evades that force of light.
Okay. I will instruct Floof to move. It's 30 feet, so 1, 4, 5, 6. I'm gonna jump off right about here, and with its action, I'm going to tell him dive and have him start digging 10 feet down.
Okay.
And that is it for both of us.
Okay. What's a good signal for digging. I don't know that we've got a good sticker for that. We'll do this. 10 feet.
Great.
All right. The little crawling creatures get closer. Oh, I've got things close enough. Oh boy, okay. I have an 11 to hit Floof.
Well, can they hit Flip? He's 10 feet underground. Have they gone
Oh, that's
underground?
true. No, yeah. So they'll not quite make that.
Okay.
They'll drop on top of him.
Okay.
But that would be actually a dash action for them.
Okay.
So they do not get to attack this turn.
Great.
I'll just move them onto. There we go. And then for Zazarak, a 16 to hit. That hits.
16 does
Rokea.
not hit. Yeah.
All right, neither of those hit. Oh my god. Yeah, none of those bugs, as they are swarming into and over your feet and boots, none are able to like pierce through your leathers and clothing. Okay. Um, Complicated movements that we've discussed. I think that him moving and tunneling is turn for Floof, if that's fair.
Oh, yeah. No, absolutely. He's taking
Yeah.
his turn.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Okay. Let's see. The hut. Once again. Well, actually, what's your movement speed? Hut. Okay. Hut is going to clamber this way some. And once again, uproot what looks like a significant amount of tree nearby and hook it towards Zeldrin for a natural 20 for what is that? 32 points of bludgeoning damage. You're muted.
Nothing I can do. Okay. 32 you said?
That is correct.
Okay, so 12 temp and then 20 to my hit point. An advantage constitution. 20.
Okay. All right. The scarecrows once again draw themselves closer and throw bladed, scythed fingers at each of you. Zeldrin, a 17 is a miss, right?
Yes.
Zazarak, an 18 to hit.
18 hit.
That'll be 6 points of slashing, and I need you to make a wisdom saving throw. Okay, you are fine. And Rokea, a 22 to hit for 6 points of slashing.
That will hit. 6 points reduced to 3.
A wisdom save for you as well.
Oh boy, my best save. Yeah,
Huh.
let's hope. That's
You are frightened.
Do I have any inspiration? I don't. Okay, I am frightened.
Can take one
All right.
line.
Sure, give this one try here.
You are not frightened.
I don't like you.
You see its like stitched mouth sort of runs open. You hear the threads snap and feathers begin to spill out of its mouth. And that's almost terrifying until you remember it's a burlap sack. Now it is Zeldrin's turn.
Okay. Going to move my spiritual weapon up here and have it attack this fella again.
Okay.
Critical hit.
He's dead.
Nice.
Oh, I see the damage though.
That's fine. Sorry.
It's fine.
He just had 2 HP. All right. Any further action from you?
Yeah, certainly. But what? Do I can target okay, is this thing the thing that she's writing?
Mm-hmm.
And it's something that looks like I can target it?
You could. Do you think you could probably strike it? Maybe.
I'm gonna see what happens. I'm gonna throw a guiding bolt at it.
Okay.
Hell
A
yeah.
27 does hit the giant skull.
9 radiant damage.
All right.
Any visible like cracking or does it look completely unscathed?
You see the vessel itself is like rocked,
Yeah.
and you hear the old woman squawk within it
Okay.
as it shakes.
Okay. Well, that will be it for my turn.
Okay. Rokea, you are up. I'm gonna go check on Miles real quick. All right, I'm back. Sorry about that.
No
Okay.
problem.
What's up, man? What you doing?
This thing tried to scare me, so I'm gonna end its existence.
Yeah, reasonable.
You didn't see what I did to your friend. Let me show you.
That'll hit.
33 damage.
Oh, that is. You rend its lower half off of its whole body. It's still up.
In that case, I will do it again. Meow. Sorry. 29.
He's dead. Okay. Crushed under the weight of your trident. Anything else for your turn?
I am just going to take one step. I am not leaving the threatened area, but I want to get a little closer to my friends. And that will be it.
Okay.
Have another bonus action to do here. So I'm not using it long.
All right.
Oh, my Twilight Sanctuary has been rolling one less than it's supposed to because of the level up. So that's actually a 15.
Ah, okay. That gives me one extra temporary hit point.
Okay. All right. The skull moves away. Moves over this way. Yeah. And up an additional. Nah, it stays where it's at. And as Islaga looks over the side and surveys again where you all are, you can feel her gaze piercing. And as she grins, I need Rokea to make me a wisdom save, or sorry, an intelligence saving throw. Yeah.
Oh, come on, a 2? I'm proficient in this. I have no inspiration, so unfortunately that is it for me.
I've got one for you. I don't like the sound of you not making an intelligence save. That sounds bad.
Thank you again for being my savior with the inspiration.
Intelligence saves
I
really
never
are the
gave
most frightening
myself-
ones.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I never gave myself one for the recap, so you can actually have that one back, Adam.
Okay.
Assuming Max that qualified earlier today. The recap.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Perfect. Then yes, you can have that one back, Adam. I appreciate it.
Oh, thank you.
I might need that again in a second.
Yeah, no worries.
Rokea, you feel the soft earth underneath you begin to give away, and you feel water begin to pool under you and are up to your knees, and then the cold, fetid water of this landscape just climbs over your body. You are swallowed in gray murk that begins to clear and turn into the saltine crystalline blue that you remember from a very, very long time ago. You hear the shouts, the anguished cries, the calls of betrayal and determinations of the monstrosity that has been living within your home clan for so long, and the guilt that comes with knowing that they are speaking of you, that you are the tormentor, the demon, the creature that has ruined their their sanctuary. As you shake free of this illusion that swallows you so entirely, take 29 points of psychic damage.
Ow. I was trying to find the thing from Justice League where Darkseid has kept Superman in like this perfect, happy memory, and then Superman realizes it's fake because that's kind of where Roque is right now. Like, wait, I'm home. This is over. Wait a minute. I couldn't find it. I couldn't find a GIF. So
All
Can
right.
a shark's eyes narrow?
All right. Esmeralda seems to be holding pretty well against this singular scarecrow that she's having to battle, but is. Oh, that's the wrong button. Um, but that is all that she is doing. Our dice for her are not as keen as usual, but that's fine. Just a scarecrow, right? Sazerac, it's your turn.
hey, Victor, you gonna wake up or what? I assume he's still just standing stock still.
That is accurate. Yep.
That was me double checking.
Mm.
Yeah.
What is the situation in terms of getting onto this hut? Like, are there still stairs? Right? Or has
no.
it moved off of
Oh,
its
no.
foundation and now that's
You could climb the roots, but that would be climbing.
Okay, yeah, I don't want to do that. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. In I'm sorry, I mean this is just dumb, but I've seen this thing. Right, I've seen this thing chuck 2 giant bits of earth at my brother. I don't like it. That seems bad. So let's see. There's 2 opportunity attacks. 1,
Oh, all right.
2,
Oh,
3,
that's shit.
4, 5, 6.
Yeah, both of them miss.
Okay. And if I've got this correct, yeah, I will use my bonus action to Starlight Step onto the hut. So that's movement and action, or movement and bonus action.
Okay.
And with my action, I am going to pull out a vial of oil that I have and pour it all over this tree stump. Gonna soak this thing in oil.
Oh, okay. Okay.
And that's all I got.
Okay. All right. Little crawling creatures. One of them is going to bite Floof, a 12 to hit.
12 hits.
Okay. Um. Mm, okay. You hear Floof squeaking as they are bitten by little crawling creatures. Um. That is it for their turn. The others do not hit Rokea, and the other one has so far to crawl. Floof. What's Floof doing?
Yeah, Floof's gonna
Oh,
bite back. Yeah, go for it.
sweet. First Floof takes 4 points of piercing damage.
Okay. Yeah, Floof's gonna do what it can to try and get rid of these things.
Yeah, he'll bite some bugs. Okay.
And Floof is just going to, now underground, can't see anything, but just go in the direction of whatever stomping sounds it hears.
Okay. It like with the intention of heading towards the hut.
Yep.
Okay.
Like I figure with the
I,
stomping and pulling giant bits of earth out, like that's
yeah.
probably going to be detectable.
What's your passive perception, Floof? That's fine. 11's fine. 11's fine.
Okay.
Okay. I think that Floof can head in the correct direction, just at the
Okay.
slow pace that
Yep.
they're stuck at.
There he goes.
Yep.
You want to move the
All right.
bugs back on top of him?
Bugs. Okay. The hut is going to
Throw a log at itself. Destroy itself.
it
Easy
is once
peasy.
again actually going to target you.
Yeah, I figured.
Yeah. I only have a 15 to hit that time.
Yeah, that's a miss.
Yeah, you drop as another pile of rubble and stone is flung past you and clatter and crashes into the mire behind you. Okay, what we got going on? Scarecrows. I need, unlikely for this to work, I need both Zeldrin and Rokea to make me wisdom saving throws. Right. Once again, you are feeling the bearing glare of spite and grotesque monstrosity upon you, but you guys have seen worse horrors than more scarecrows, so neither of those cause you to be frightened. Esmeralda is struck by her combatant, and then it is Zeldrin's turn.
Okay. I'm gonna have spiritual weapon. Move forward a bit and attack this thing here.
That will hit.
For 13 force damage.
Right. The creatures hiss and spit upon being struck by holy light.
Next turn. Then I will shoot the skull again with guiding bolt at advantage.
Okay. 24 is gonna hit.
Okay. 13 radiant damage.
All right. Once again, see it rocked.
Okay. Then I'm going to actually step back closer to well, not that far. There. Closer to Victor. That way maybe on his turn I can unfrighten him or uncharm him or something.
Okay. Rokea, it is your turn.
All right. These are swarms around me.
Mm-hmm.
Air. 50 feet in the air puts her outside of the short range of a trident, so we're not doing that. I guess I will just start working on these swarms around me. You know, eventually you're going to run out of little minions down here. Start stabbing bugs with a big fork.
Uh-huh. Which one are you targeting first?
Oh, the one closest to her. So this one here.
Okay. All right, let's see. You pierce down into the earth, and ripples of electricity and radiant waves evaporate the little critters in that pile.
While that trident frazzes aside the way it murdered those bugs.
I
I'm
guess
sorry, what?
Frazzicide, the common bug insecticide that you can buy for your yard.
Oh, I did not get that.
I'll target the other swarm.
Okay. An 18 will hit. Again, another ripple of light and and lightning surges through that body until they are no more.
We'll just look up at Baba Lizaga. Right, come down here. That's it. That's all I got.
All right. Great. She
Oh, I forgot to roll one of those for myself. Okay. I'll still give the 18 to Rokea.
Appreciate it because that psychic damage rocked my brain.
she spits down at you, Rokea, before and as she does so, that wad of that wad of spit begins to grow and undulate, and as it impacts the earth, from its little pocket in the soil, begins erupting a black cloud of smoke. Get a little template. Yeah, sure. Why not? Why not yellow? Okay. Yeah. All right. And it just begins creeping outwards and reaching as far out as Zeldrin and Rokea, where you stand. Da-da-da.
Is this doing anything? Is it doing
Not
damage?
yet.
Oh boy. Okay.
Esmeralda cannot roll above a 5 today and is really struggling with her little situation back here. Zazarak, it's your turn.
I scream across the swamp. Oh, wow, thank you. This is my house now. And use my tinderbox to light the oil that I've soaked the stump in.
There is rules for fire, which I believe is like 2d6 fire damage per round, I think.
Okay, sure,
And until that's extinguished, that's just gonna keep happening.
sure. Awesome. Well, should probably roll another one. Great. Yeah, I am going to use my movement. After I do this, I'd say, oh, let's see what we have in here. I'm going in the house.
Great, I will show you what's in the house. Just get you over there.
Hmm.
There we go. Can you see?
Yeah, and
Okay.
if I am loud enough and her perception is good enough, she can hear me screaming, "Yeah, grind my feet on your couch. Fuck your couch."
1 second while I find the description of this house. Yeah, here we go. All right. 15 feet on a side, packed with old furniture. There's a wooden cot, a wicker cabinet, a slender wardrobe, a wooden table, a stool, a barrel topped wooden chest, a lot of things that seem highly flammable,
Hmm.
um, and an iron tub that is stained with blood. In the middle of the room is a ghastly wooden crib with a small angelic child sitting in it. All the furnishings except the crib are bolted to the floor, and beneath the crib you see green light seeping through the cracks between the rotting floorboards as they burn.
There's an infant in this crib.
You see a small child inside of a crib, yes.
Oh God, in the house that you just set on fire.
Son of a bitch. Uh, all right. Well, um, no one can hear it, but Zazarak says, "Oh, son of a bitch." Um, and unfortunately, I think that's my turn. I've used an action to light the thing on fire. I've used my movement. I do have a bonus action, but
But not a
what?
grabbing child action.
Yeah, no. Um, okay, yeah, that's it. I'm sort of stuck.
I mean, you could leave.
Before I execute my brilliant plan, how dare you? This is where the narrator would say, Adam has no plan.
Swell. All right. Okay. Grubs crawling forward. That one only is able to reach you. Actually, hold on. Are they? Uh oh. Hold on. Uh oh.
They kill Floof?
Uh. Uh. Actually, as Rokea, you see this like swarm rolling over itself towards you. You see many of the little creatures begin to falter and start dropping off, and there's this trail of deceased, killed ones. And by the time they reach you, all of these have died. The others. see. Continue to bite into Floof. That'll be your Oh, that's the okay. All right. Okay, Floof is not yet dead, but Floof will now take 8 points of piercing damage as creatures continue to burrow within his fur. And then it is Floof's turn. Oh, Adam, you should probably see what page we're on, huh?
Yeah.
There you go.
I mean, unfortunately, nothing anybody can do for Floof. Let me look something up here. Pardon. Okay. Yeah. Floof's gonna bite if these things haven't burrowed all the way into him. He's gonna bite at whatever's left.
Go for it.
Actually, bite it. I guess he can feel him burrowing, so he'll probably bite his own skin, but miss him.
Oh, 10 will actually hit.
Oh, all right, awesome.
Okay. All right.
And yeah, he'll just continue moving towards whatever stomping he hears.
Sounds good. The hut. Zeldrin, you see kind of with like at first a drop to your stomach, one of the roots once again begin to pull out from the ground, but you see with some relief possibly that it does not actually hold any material within it. Instead, however, perhaps again to your own dismay, you see that its tendril reaches in and grasps at Zazarak within. That's not the die I wanted to roll. I'm going to try to grapple you, Zazarak.
Okay.
You are nimble, but the splintering roots are such they can grasp you and draw you into the sterner stalk of this root, pry you out of it, and extend you out this far, and hold you at that distance.
Holy shit. All right.
Yeah. Creep's got reach. Right. Okay, what are we doing? Scarecrows. Yeah, why not? Running into the black cloud. I am getting a phone call. I have to take this phone call. I'll be right back. Yes, honestly, that is good. Scarecrows make con saves. Roll. Oh, are they? Okay. Oh, great. Oh, actually, they don't need to make these con saves. That's terrific. All right, which means they're just going to attack Zeldrin and Rokea. Hitting, well, maybe. Rokea, a 19 to hit.
That will hit.
That is
Okay.
8 points of slashing, reduced to 4,
Okay.
and a wisdom save against Frighten.
Wisdom saves. Please don't fail me again. No. Okay. We're just determined.
I've got that inspiration for you.
Or like, if you suffer through one turn, I can end it at the end of your turn.
I mean, you're next, so.
Yeah, but it won't be until the end of your next turn that I can end it with
That's
the
fine.
Twilight Sanctuary.
That's fine. I'm not. Yeah. Let's not burn another inspiration. It's
All right. You are frightened.
I'll kill two of you. Isn't there an end to you?
Ah!
Didn't you see what I did to the last two? Don't you think it all?
Zeldrin, I need you to make me a Constitution saving throw.
I guess that's probably not at advantage.
That would be correct. All right, 16 is a failure. As this black cloud clings to your clothing and weighs you down, you take 18 points of poison damage.
Okay.
And then it is your turn.
Barely made that con save. Okay. Does this seem to be a magical effect?
The cloud of
Poison.
spit?
Yeah.
I would say that seems reasonable.
Okay. I just, I'm intending to possibly dispel magic, but if it's obviously not magic,
Yeah, I mean it looks. I
Yeah.
mean it looks magical. It was
Yeah.
a spit wad that turned into black smoke.
Yeah, that seems pretty non-mundane. I
Mhm.
will cast a 3rd level dispel magic.
Okay, that will require a wisdom check.
Okay.
All right. The silvered light that suffuses the air turns aggressive and begins attacking these tiny particles of mist until they are beaten down back into the earth and it is destroyed. You barely
Alright.
made that one,
Mm-hmm.
fucker.
Okay, and then bonus action, I will just move this forward and attack the scarecrow.
Okay.
Ay.
Oi.
That's it.
Okay. Rokea, you are frightened. It is your turn, but you have evaded the cloud kill poison.
Oh boy. On the one hand, there's the one here that I am afraid of. On the other hand, there is one over by both Zeldrin and by Esmeralda. So with a shout of "I'll save you!" I'm just gonna run away from
He swiped at you with a nat 1.
them. Have this one.
That'll hit. All right.
If it's still up, I'll do it
Oh,
again.
yes. Yes. That will also. Yes, that will hit. All right. He is crushed under
Oh
that
my
second
gosh.
attack.
Rokea will puff up, throw his shoulders back. See, no problems. Nothing to worry about. That's it for me.
All right,
Okay.
no problems, nothing to worry about. As the space or yeah.
Well, at the end of your turn, the stars kind of like swirl around you, and you just hear a voice disconnected say, "You got it, man. You got it. You got the biggest teeth here. You're good." And you are not frightened anymore.
As you are shaken from your fear and and frighten, um, suddenly the earth around you erupts in green flame.
Wonderful.
Yeah. I don't need to actually drop something, but I'm just gonna quick measure. Okay, sweet. I do get everybody. I need deck saves from Rokea, Zeldrin, and then it will be Esmeralda and Victor. You just fail. Sweet.
What kind of save? Dexterity?
Dexterity, yes.
Ay, ay, ay.
Oh, good God. Hey, Esmeralda rolled above a 10.
Tyler, do you want an inspiration?
I think that we don't have a whole lot of them, so I think we should save
Great.
them.
All right, a green ball, an explosive fireball. Roll my damage. Uh, everybody except Esmeralda takes 39 points of fire damage.
Sorry, 16 is a failure.
That is correct.
39 points of fire damage.
Oh, that's not right.
So wait, what was the total again?
39.
Okay, half of 39 is 18.
Mhm.
Or is it 19? 19.
It's 19. It's 19.
Advantage, Constitution.
Hey, that was close.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, that scarecrow gets fucking evaporated though.
I was gonna say if it got our boy, it got their boy too. Unless this hag has, what is it? Careful spell.
Yeah. Apparently not. Okay. It is Esmeralda's turn. But now she has little else she can do, I think. I think she's just gonna run towards Zazarak, 'cause that seems like the one thing she's capable of doing anything about. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. She can make it all the way there. With blades ready, and seeing you kind of suspended a little bit in the air with this tentacle root around you, her blade and axe in either hand, and just looking around clearly. Now that she's here, she does not know what she can do, but it is Zazarak's turn.
With this being Victor's turn too,
Hmm.
I'm assuming this is not frightened or charmed, but if it is, then I will try to like break that on him.
Yeah, you can make the effort, but that is
Yeah.
immediately noticeable as the moonlight tries to penetrate whatever field he is within. There is no effect.
Gotcha.
Okay, Zazarak, your turn.
Oh, if it's my house, what's in the crib is mine too. And I will starlight step back into the house. And with an
Okay.
action, I'm going to try and pick up baby? ? Question mark?
You see, like, the flames are beginning to pick up a little bit,
Or should I
and
I guess I roll the damage on its turn. Sorry.
yeah.
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind if we did it on your turn to kind of like
Okay.
make it a little bit easier to remember.
Gotcha. God damn it. Again.
But you see the light is sort of catching in the like glint and eyes of
Mhm.
the child you're seeing. You see like dark curls peeking out underneath the bonnet, and
Mhm.
he's sort of sitting up, uh, sucking his thumb and looking at you. You see like bright blue eyes, so pale that you're almost freaked out by him immediately. Um, and you go to grab the
Mhm.
baby, and your hands pass through an illusion.
Okay. Fantastic. Uh bonus action. Action. Uh movement. Is there any way that I can use this bloody tub for any sort of cover for the next time this thing tries to yank me out of here?
Hmm. I'll say yes. I think it'll give you like the half cover.
Great.
Yeah,
Done.
which I don't remember what that number is, but I'll 5, right? Is that right? Half is 5.
Uh, is it 2 or is it 5?
I think 3/4 is 5. So I think you're
Okay.
right. It's 2.
Half covers
Um,
+2 bonus to AC. Yeah.
Great. Okay. You see, like you're in, like it's an
Mhm.
iron tub, so
Yep.
oxidization isn't unnatural. But what is deeply unnatural is that this is a, like you see it, especially at the bottom. Not only is it blood stained, there is the remains of blood at its base.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not happy about it, but I'm less happy about getting yanked out of here again. So,
All right. Grubs attacking Floof. That is done. Floof takes another 6 points of
okay.
piercing
We're
damage,
we're into his actual hit points finally.
and then it is his turn.
He's going to bite his own skin trying to bite these things out of there.
All right,
Come on, Floof. I believe in you.
that's gonna hit. Okay.
All right. And let's see. I guess 5 10. So 10 feet closer.
Yeah, getting there. All right. Um, let me check the sight on this creature. Okay. All right. Um. Oh, I'm dumb. The creeping hut has multi attack.
Oh God.
Well, I get to use that now. Um, let's see. As one of the uh, roots burrows in and hurls a stone towards, for all intents and purposes, it looks like both Rokea and Zeldrin, um, but it is just going to hit Rokea with a 30 to hit.
Yep.
That is 22 bludgeoning reduced to 11.
Okay.
Yeah, just one target. Two
Wait.
other tendrils. One strikes at Esmeralda. The other dives to Zazarak. A 21 to hit.
21 hits.
Okay, that'll be 32 points of bludgeoning damage to you.
Oh, moly. 32?
What the fuck? That is correct.
Okay. Actually, it was 21 to hit. Was that correct?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, that even with the cover, that hits.
Okay. All right. I've got one fucking scarecrow left. Shuffle, 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 shuffle.
I'm not scared of you.
He
Not
doesn't
anymore.
not pierce your hide with his claw attacks. It is Zeldrin's turn.
Right. Let me see. I will move this over here and let it attack the scarecrow.
Okay. All right. 12.
And I'm gonna go with a mass healing word. I don't want to use up my bigger stuff yet. A mass healing word. Let me double check the wording on that. Within 60 feet, so I can get. I won't be able to get Zazarak, but I'll get everybody else. Just casting it at 3rd level for 7 healing to all of us.
All
God,
right.
that's a little amount. I should have done the bigger one. I really should have.
It's little, but it's very crucial. Very, very crucial.
yeah, I can imagine. Oh, actually, is Mass Healing Word's a bonus action, so I can't actually even do it.
Oh shit.
Ay.
7 damage.
Yep, sorry,
Everyone
guys.
takes 7 damage.
Sorry, everybody.
It's okay. Victor, I'm sure, is fine.
With that in mind, I am just going to use a Mass Cure Wounds.
Okay.
I can place. Oh, but then I won't be able to get everybody. Because fucking Victor and Esmeralda are farther than. They're 60. They were one step closer to each other. It'd be possible. Fucking bitches. Well, Victor looks like he's dead, so sorry, Esmeralda. I guess I will. Okay, so 21 healing to everyone.
To who?
To me, Rokea, and Victor.
Okay. Huge.
Then I will just move myself over here. That way Esmeralda's in my aura.
Okay.
I need to add another 14 to myself. And that's it for my turn. Twilight Sanctuary for me.
All right, Rokea.
Start by trying to finish this thing.
That will hit. All right, he's torn to shreds.
I told you I wasn't afraid.
You hear cackling from the sky above you.
Here. Oh, you think it's funny, do you? And I will take my second attack. I've got disadvantage if I try to throw this trident. But I'm sort of tempted to do it anyway. Wait, she's 50 feet. Never mind. She's out of range. She's out of even long range.
Sheesh.
It's got a long range of 60, so. Yeah, that'll be it, I guess.
Okay.
I'm gonna risk the Hemocraft because I'm gonna need it in a second. This is for my unarmed strikes. I am activating Rite of the Storm on my unarmed strike, so I only take the 4. I don't take the other 17.
Right. All right. She's 50 feet away from you, which means, oh, you're gonna hate this. The skull swoops downwards towards Eurokea, and as it like arcs into a lower peak, still 30 feet above you, and then begins its ascent back upwards, you feel a wave wash over you. I need a Constitution saving throw.
Constitution saving
Ah, sweet.
Hell yeah.
Right. Well, it's a good roll. It will. That'll still be 20 points of necrotic damage.
throw. Thank goodness
Uh,
for those 16 temporary hit points.
as she hisses and cackles and swoops away.
I'm gonna catch you. Don't think I'm not.
Okay. Let's see. I think Esmeralda is going to want to. She does not want to be far away from you, Zeldrin, but there's not a lot of things she can elsewise do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. She's going to get closer to the hut, so that she can just start swinging her hatchet into it, into some of its spindly legs. And then it is Zazarak's turn.
All right.
Oh, nat 20 with the axe. Okay.
Nice. There we go. That's more like it.
Hey, there we go.
I'll hop out of the tub and probably onto the front porch and give my scimitar a spin. Always meant to take up whittling, and I'll start carving into this thing.
I will take. Oh, you are still on this menu. Great. All right.
So 14 hit.
14 does not hit.
All right.
Does baby girl have a damage threshold? No, she does not. Okay. 26 does hit. Okay. What the fuck? My keys have been all kinds of fucked lately, too. That will also hit. Right. Okay, alright. Alright. Done.
And that's it for me. That's what I got.
Okay. Floof is fighting a glorious battle. Takes 9 points of damage and can take an attack if they choose to.
Okay. Yeah. All right, Floof. Good luck, buddy.
12 will hit. Okay. Alright. Finally, he feels the most of the creature is unfortunately, like, there's no longer any more creatures burrowing.
Right.
But I guess he's got telepathy with you. Like, he knows that he has creatures burrowing into his flesh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
5, 10.
All right. Okay. Roots. Who do we want to hit? I think we still want to focus guy concentrating, and makes sense to hit the 2 woodsmen who are on him. All right. Ow. Oh,
Don't
hey.
say that.
Zeldrin, a 17 misses you, right?
Yes.
All right. The next hurled stone misses then. For Esmeralda and Zazarak, a 25 for Zazarak, a 21 for Esmeralda.
Yeah, that hits.
Be 25 points of damage to you, 28 to her. Okay. Scarecrow's all dead. Scarecrow's all dead. We are back to the top of the turn order, but we are at halftime. Are we okay if we take a 15 here, or do we want to keep going?
I think a
Good
break's a
either
good
way.
idea.
Yeah, let's take
Break?
15.
Okay, we'll take a break. All right. plant life. There is pockets of upturned earth where both grubs and the stump of the hut have reached forth and spewed their filth. Um, uh, Baba is hanging out in the sky 50 feet above you all. cackling, and Zazarak is huddled in a blood-stained tub within the hut.
No, came out of the tub to start carving into the stump.
Right, that is correct. My apologies.
No worries.
So, Zeldrin, it is your turn.
Wait, boy. I didn't spend any of that break thinking about what I wanted to do.
I'm pretty sure that's par for course for you in D&D.
Yeah. Sorry, Esmeralda, I can't help you. You should help. Ah. I can't. I don't. I am going to. Fuck. I'm gonna throw a big ol' 4th level guiding bolt at Baba Yaslaga.
All right.
Fucking get her into the game.
Let me see what her AC is.
Come on.
I gotta know. Let's see.
Why you gotta look at the book? Why can't you just double click her token? What's going on here, sir?
Psychological warfare.
I'm trying to recall if she has cover within the skull. Ah, she does.
Okay, I feel like that's something I would know before shooting at her.
I mean, here's the thing. She is still targetable. She's not completely covered.
But I would know how much cover she has and be
Mhm.
able to like decide if it's worth the risk before
Yes.
I shot her.
Yes, this is fine. And this is what this is why I'm telling you now, because you have not yet targeted her. She has 3/4 cover.
That's a +5 to the AC.
Mm-hmm. And you do not know what her natural AC is.
Yeah. And if it is 20, then this would miss. And there's not like an unreasonable chance that it's 20. It comes down to me really not wanting to waste a 4th level slot if this were to miss. So I would like to just shoot the skull then.
All right. That will hit the skull.
23.
Oh God. You see a massive chunk of it blasted free, and fall to the ground.
All right.
Okay. Bonus action for you.
I'm not going to have my spiritual weapon chase Baba Yaslaga because she can move fast, so I'm just going to have it make its way towards the hut.
Okay.
That's it.
Brokea.
Okay. I've done the math on the jump here.
Yes.
My strength score is currently 25, and
This was your plan.
as we have seen, Rokea is 8 feet 4, which means I can reach and grab something 22.5 feet off the ground with the running start, and I have plenty of movement to get that. But you might say, Ed, she's 50 feet off the ground. That is true. If-
one moment,
if-
please. Ted, what good does this do? She's 50 feet off the ground.
I would like to, at the peak of my jump, use my new Misty Step as a bonus action so that I can attempt to grapple this ride of hers and pull myself up onto it. Misty Step is 30 feet, which would give me 52 and a half feet. That gives me a 2.5 foot wiggle room
To fall on top of her.
Well, I just meant to like give me space to grab, because this isn't to land. Even with the Misty Step. Oh, actually, I take that back. Because I am a blood hunter, my high jump is increased by 3 feet.
What the fuck?
Yeah. So I can actually reach up and grab something 25 and a half feet off the ground, and I have 30 feet of Misty Step.
Okay. I'm here for all of this. But I think that it is required that we have a die roll involved.
Oh yeah, no, absolutely. I figured this was going to be a grapple.
Wait, a die roll?
Well, see, that's the thing. The grapple is definitely going to be a component, but before we get to grappling, we have to get to the touching it. Which I think, given the margin that you have indicated, I think that
It's
you
actually, just to correct myself, given the extra 3 feet for being a blood hunter, it is a 5.5 foot wiggle room, which is an entire square.
Yes.
I also just feel like I should make this clear going into this. I've got 4 inspiration and will absolutely burn all 4 of them.
Given that you have, like you said, an entire square of margin, I am going to make this, and I'll allow you to choose either an. I think this has to be, in order to calculate your Misty Step correctly. It makes sense to me that this has to be an intelligence check.
Okay.
And I would allow Arcana if you're proficient.
I am.
The DC, I am not going to, because again, this high margin of error is not incredibly high. But you are going to fall and fail if you do not hit the DC. Are we okay with that?
Oh, hell yeah.
Fuck yeah, alright. So let's get an Arcana check first.
Okay. Would my... No, never mind. That's only on intelligence checks to recall information about them, not to
beat the shit out of
determine parabolic arc of a magical leap.
In all fairness, maybe that's recalling information from like 7th grade geometry class. When little Arium.
The original Hunter's Bane.
We start with an Arcana check.
Mm-hmm.
Nailed
it. Nailed it.
That is poetic, natural 20. Okay. And now comes the grapple check, as you have perfectly calculated the peak of your leap.
The peak of my leap and the Misty Step, which is literally just Brocea splashing into water that is nowhere and ends up nowhere. There's just suddenly a splash, and he is diving and then splashes out of another bit of water.
Ah, fuck. I thought that said whispered. God damn it. The next would be as you are diving down towards the skull. Please make me an athletics check. As you can see, the DC is an 11.
I have advantage because I'm Rokea.
Great. You lash your claws into the gaping hole that Zeldrin has blasted so far, and you can feel that the weight of you now on this thing with the witch is beginning to pull the entire mechanism downwards. So that has been your movement, your bonus action, and an attack.
In that case, I will take my second attack to heft the trident, reverse the grip, stare Baba Lazaga square in the face and say, "Told you I'd catch you," and then stab the skull.
Okay, great.
I'm fully prepared to destroy this thing and fall.
Yeah, you might do.
Fully prepared for
your
this.
attack.
I would have advantage from the guiding bolt. Thank you so much, Zeldrin.
Unbelievable.
A 30 will
Almost
hit.
to another nat 20. That is 12 piercing, or 14 piercing, 4 lightning, and 8 radiant, depending on if any of those different types matter.
You shout out at her with your one claw and hand grasping into this punctured hole. You twirl the trident in your hand and drive it into the delicate frame of its bone structure, and the ripples of lightning and radiant light shake through the entire frame of it, and it is turned to dust. And you and Baba Yaslaga drop 50 feet. Both of you taking 19 points of bludgeoning damage.
Amazing.
So that is 9.
That is correct. And you are also both prone.
Sure am. Sure am. Okay. Question.
Yes, Ted.
Follow-up question. When this thing was swooping, was it attacking or was she casting spells?
It was definitely her casting the spells.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Never mind. I will not puppet her fallen ride to run over her.
Oh,
That's it for me.
Christ.
I am prone. I have used my action and my bonus action.
Oh, that's it? Just that one little thing? That's all you're going to do? Okay, that's fine. Fucking unbelievable. Amazing.
Boys, I caught her! Esmeralda! I caught her!
I've gotta think of what she's fucking doing now.
Just stands up and obliterates Rokea.
I mean, that's kind of what I'm trying to figure out how to do.
Yeah.
What is this? Okay. Oh my god. I mean, she gets up on her turn. She looks repulsed by you. Oh god, what is she gonna do? Yeah. She's going to pull her skirts from the mire and
okay.
say you audastic beast, and I need you to make me another con save.
Constitution save. Ooh, that's only a 14.
Would you like one of those inspiration?
You know what? I sure would.
Yeah.
21.
Oh, that pulls you into a save. As she spits at you, you take 25 points of necrotic damage.
25 points of.
You think
His eyes
You-
go bloodshot. And
Oh boy.
you and your kind belong in this realm, and you are not being seen and hunted. You are fucking pathetic. And she is going to turn in front of you into a swarm of insects that flies over you uh, and coalesces here. I think that's as far as you can take that one. And then she is going to let's see, make movement as well. To move to here, and that will be the entirety of her turn. Esmeralda is dying, and now that we have, let's see. I think she's going to actually take her turn to dodge and hopefully evade something that is any more of these incoming routes. She is not taken down immediately. Zazarak, it is your turn.
All right.
Okay. Oh
Yeah.
man.
Not doing great with the fire. I'm gonna try and just carve into this thing.
15 does not hit.
Okay.
A 24 will. Right.
All right. That's that.
Okay. Floof takes 5 points of piercing damage. Can take their turn.
All right. Floof is going to burst through the ground. And in he's just gonna bite at one of these legs.
Okay. What the
Yeah,
fuck,
Floof.
Floof?
Go get him, Floof.
Holy shit. Way more effective against a tree, I guess, than bugs. I don't know how true any of that may ring for hamsters. All right. The hut on its turn is going to forfeit some of its near targets and throw great stones at both Rokea and Zeldrin. What the shit? Well, that's a natural one against Rokea, but a 31 against Zeldrin, which is 26 points of bludgeoning damage.
26 minus 16. I take 10. Advantage Constitution 16. That passes.
Mm-hmm. And then a 15 from one of the roots reaching in to try to grab Zazarak once again, which I think misses.
Yeah, that misses.
All right. Then it is Zeldrin's turn.
Okay. I'm going to move this way. Wait, where'd she go?
She's over
Oh,
by.
she's way over there. Okay.
Hmm.
Still gonna step over here and well, wait a minute. Yeah, I'm gonna come over here and then I'm going to, now that she's open and clear, I am going to cast a 4th level guiding bolt at her. Hell yeah.
Oh my god.
Okay, so that's
46.
17 and 13 is 30, 46. Yeah. Wow.
Holy shit. Ouch.
46 points of radiant damage. What if she were immune?
Cruel.
Yeah.
Cry.
Yeah, you wind back the hammer in your hand and feel the weight of someone else pulling you as well. And as you lunge forward, you feel a rush of energy flowing over your back and shoulders and arm, hand through your weapon. And a spiraling coalescent form crashes into her body and through her. She is still standing, but as the mist evaporates, you see she is smoldering, and broken parts of her body are plain to see from even where you stand.
Uh, Incredible. I'm very happy. I'm speechless. That's the end of my turn. I'm using my bonus action to move my spiritual weapon a little bit closer. But that's it.
All right, Rokea.
I'll uh, grunt and roll over and push myself up to my feet. My speed is 45. That would normally take half.
Hmm.
We're going to just round that up to 25 or 20.
Let's do 20. That's fine.
Okay. That's just a question of if I move 20 or 25.
How's your
Oh, right. First, I regenerate. So I regain 5 hit points. That puts me at 50. Then I need to make a wisdom saving throw, DC 8. Yeah, we're good. We're golden. Everything's fine. Everything's fine.
All right.
Dash, or I could take the ranged attack here. I'll dash.
Okay.
I'll dash. I should have thrown the trident, but I'll just dash and get between her and Victor. I probably shouldn't have stood next to Victor just in case next turn, but that's my action. I don't have a bonus action.
Okay.
I don't think I have. Nope.
Man, the other day I was lauding the fact that she doesn't have a whole lot of touch range magic. Because touch range magic for creatures like this are fucking hard to play. I didn't think I was going to get within touch range of so many of you so often.
There are 2 melee fighters in this party, so
Yeah, but the whole scheme is that she doesn't get that close. So
Break her
now,
fucking skull.
yeah, I was gonna say eventually we have to though.
yeah. Let's see. I think she's just gonna make you make another con save.
Ooh, that's only a 13.
You want that inspiration?
Sure do.
Yeah,
I'm gonna burn through all your inspiration.
that's fine.
All right, as you get close, her staff rattles again with the skulls of ravens, and you take what's half of 35?
17.
17 points of necrotic damage. And just going to use another one of those, and once again turn to a swarm of insects and fly out of your range. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Before running to
You can't face step forever.
and that's where she will end. Esmeralda, what were you doing? You were dodging because you are on death's door. Zazarak, it's your turn.
Zazarak, having seen this thing just throw 2 more giant balls of earth, mumbles to himself, well, I'm not going to lack this. And then out loud, say, big boy, let's stop fooling around. How about you and I dance? And I will cast Compel Duel on this
The
chicken-legged
hut of
hut.
Baba Yaslaga.
Yeah.
It's listed as a construct, which is a type of creature. Which is weird because I know that it's not. It should definitely not be listed as that, but we will abide by rules. All right. That was a natural 20. That turns out to be a 16. Oh shit! Does that beat your DC?
15. That still beats
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
That still
Oh
beats it.
god damn! Well, that would have
Alright.
been the only natural 20. Pretty much would have been its only save. Holy shit!
Yeah. Let me do a quick. Nope, that's it.
Do you? That is a bonus action. Do you want to full? Do you need a? Do you want to take an action? Oh, and roll your fire damage.
Oh, there you go. Oh, that is a bonus action. Yeah, so I will take a couple swings in that case.
Okay. This thing should be vulnerable to fire. 22 hits.
That's it.
All right. This thing shouldn't be a construct and it should be vulnerable to fire, but I'm not Wizards of the Coast, so. Okay. Floof.
How much damage does Floof take?
Oh, right. Shit. 9. 9 points of piercing
That is
damage.
the end of poor Floof. Disappears.
Ah. Okay. Okay, here we go. What are we? Yeah, Will, are you within range? Some of you are very far away now. Oh, still within range. Rokea and Zeldrin are once again targets of incoming hurled debris. Let's see. 22 and a 28. I think that hits either of you, right?
Yeah.
That is 27 to Zeldrin, 19 to Rokea.
Um,
Mhm.
to the 27 that was done to my brother, I will rebuke the violence.
Well, he rolled a 0 on that save. And as you shout at it once again, its frame shudders and you feel it like concaving, almost compressing down on you. And it takes equal, right?
Yeah, correct.
All right.
On a failed save, takes a 27
All right. 27. Ouch.
as radiant damage, if that means anything.
Yeah, all right. And then finally it once again tries to pull you out of it. Well, it's content to just try to bash you inside.
Mhm.
29 to hit for 39 or 35 bludgeoning.
Okay.
Hey, I like this monster. It's kind of fun. Nice and easy. Zeldrin, it is your turn.
Okay. I am going to just take my movement chasing after her. And I am going to drop concentration on Holy Weapon, and I am going to cast a Sunbeam and shoot it at her.
Okay.
So I need her to make a Constitution saving throw.
It's a 22.
Okay, so takes half a 35, so 17.
Okay.
She's not undead or an ooze, is she?
That is correct.
Okay. Okay, that's my action. My spiritual weapon will come over here and uh, swing a spectral warhammer at the leg of this hut.
All right.
Got there 3 turns later. That's an 11.
An 11 misses.
Yep.
All right, Rokea.
1, 2, 3. Oh, well, let me start by healing 5 hit points, because I'm well beneath my damage threshold. And then making a wisdom save so I don't fully have to
Hail
mark.
Victor.
Oh boy! Whew. Just barely.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Unfortunately for me, that is 45 feet of movement. 5 short.
Okay.
Certainly throw the trident at this point.
I can throw the trident. I think I will throw the trident because I don't got a lot of options here. I could dash, but then she's just going to keep, 1, murking me with necrotic damage, and 2, just... Oh, and I think Rite of the Storm only applies to melee attacks. No, wait, what am I talking about? Rainier uses a crossbow. Never mind. Never mind.
Man, that would be a really fucked up way to build that class then.
I mean, the older editions of the Blood Hunter, your right would disappear as soon as it left your hand.
Yeah.
So
You had to
That-
hold it the whole
Yep.
time.
That is actually 2 less points of damage because Feral Might does not apply to ranged attacks. It only applies to melee attacks.
All right.
So it's 13 piercing and 2 lightning.
Okay.
And I will Brand of Castigation.
Okay. All right. As you approach and you hurl your trident into her, she pries it from her body, holds it, and runs with it this way. And says, while turning the trident in her hand, says, "Do you think your little priest friend can save you?" And with both the trident and her staff in her hand, both surging with electricity, I need Rokea and Zeldrin to make dexterity saving throws.
Hey.
Tyler?
Did I get some temp hit points at the end of your turn, by the way? Or at the end of my turn?
Mine and yours.
Oh wait,
So
is this
17
at
to me.
the end of my turn, or is this her turn? Or
Oh, this is
at
her
the end of
turn.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, 17 to me and 13 to you.
Would you like that inspiration, Tyler?
Greatly appreciate it.
Yes.
Yeah, go for it.
I mean, I don't know if I can do much better, but this could kill me if it's powerful enough. Oh, well, there we go.
Ooh.
I got one more if you want to try it.
No, I don't want to. I don't want to take the last one.
Okay.
I got good temp HP. We'll see what happens.
Rokea saves. Zeldrin does not. And as both weapons surge with electricity and lightning that turns black at her call, a bolt strikes through Rokea and then Zeldrin. The total is 41 points of lightning damage, halved for Rokea, who has saved.
Up to 20.
All right. $41 means the DC is 20 for my Constitution. Ah, drat. There goes Sunbeam.
Right. And Esmeralda is going to take the opportunity she has, having not been targeted for some time, to attack once again the hut itself. You hear her, Zazarak, you hear her fighting furiously, and hearing the lodge of her hand axe into the wood repeatedly. And then it is your turn.
All right. I will
Okay.
try this again.
Okay. What the shit? That is its second nat 20 for this save.
Incredible.
All right.
It's just a house. Why is it wise?
I mean, the thing is it's not. It's got a -4 to the save. The nat 20 is just putting it at a 16, which just happens to beat.
Yeah.
The 29 will hit.
Yeah. How bad is the house looking? If I can even make that sort of assessment.
You are seeing a lot of it. A lot of the structure of it is burning, and you almost feel like something below your feet is beginning to groan under the
Okay.
strain.
I am going to add to that. It's neither undead or fiend, and it's not a crit, so another 13 points of damage.
Okay. All right. That is as you like plunge into the walls and feel it carving into the woodwork,
Mhm.
like you almost feel the floor pitch underneath you. It is significantly damaged. Okay. Once again, attempting to pull you off of it. Your AC right now, Zazarak, 18,
18.
right?
Mhm.
All right, that you duck under its incoming invading root. Holy shit. And the two stones hurled at Zazarak or at Zeldrin and Rokea go long, crashing into the forest around you. Or marsh. Zeldrin, it is your turn.
Okay. I am wishing I had saved my 6th level slot. A heal would feel really good right now. Hmm. I'm going to. I was gonna say break up the line, but no matter where I go, she could move somewhere to line us up. So I'm going to just get over here. I'm gonna go throw a 3rd level guiding bolt at her.
Okay.
It's a 14. Oh, has she been hit since the last guiding bolt?
Yes. The 14 will miss.
What did she get hit by? Oh, that's
Rokea.
right.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't think I actually rolled with advantage though.
And no, but you did hit, which
Yeah.
might have only.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, that's it.
Wouldn't it great?
Bonus action: the spiritual weapon will hit the house.
Okay.
25.
Oh, that'll hit.
Turn off advantage.
How much damage? Oh, there it
That
is.
would be 12.
12. Oh, higher cast. Okay.
Yep.
All right. Rokea, did you need to make another save or?
First, I'm gonna heal my 5 hit points.
Okay.
Save. No problem. No problem.
Okay.
Out of teleport. Well, I guess maybe I'll find out in a second. But I do not have my trident on me since she's holding it, so I will just lay in with my predatory strike. Damage boost for that is already baked in, so that's gonna miss.
Mm-hmm.
Or
32 will hit.
bonus action. Do it again.
As you tear into her, the two stabs, your own and hers, battering you back, you do find places where your claws begin to tear. And as they rip through the fabric, the filaments of her garments turn to moths and insects that begin crawling and flying, fluttering away. And as she's shrieking at you, demanding that you get off of her, and strike once again, piercing into her, you feel your teeth sinking around what feels like ash and then bone underneath. The sinews evaporate in a dust, leaving only the teeth on this forearm of her body, just this bone between your jaws, and her shrieking is ended, um, as the shreds and remains of her form turn into crawling creatures and filth that is taken by the wind. The hut pitches once again as it lifts one of its rooted legs and freezes. Does not continue to move. Zazarak, you still see the green light pulsing from beneath the floorboards, and it slowly begins to dim. The object stills, and combat ends.
Crunch
I
the
thought we were all
bones.
about to die.
Yeah, I was real nervous.
It just would have taken one more line to knock us all out. Except for Zaz in the hut over there.
I love that Victor stood there the entire time, never went unconscious.
He was down to 1 HP.
Yep.
Yeah, and early.
Yeah.
I suppose I could have probably dispelled magic on him, but we had other things to do.
I figured if the Hail Mary jump didn't work, I figured waking him up so that he could make somebody fly was probably going to be our only method for catching up to her.
Zazarak is frantically trying to stamp out flames.
Do you have any way of actually doing that, or?
Yeah, I've got 2 feet.
I think being now round like 5 of fire, I think it's gonna take some actual like use of water or magic to put the fire out.
Let me see what I got here. Great. I will spray my water skin on some fire nearby, and when it runs out, I will chuck the skin down his mouth and say, "Fill it up with swamp water."
Yeah, she'll do that. Does anyone else have any other means of assistance?
It'll help.
Oh, yeah, I got nothing. I do not have a cantrip for this, and I do not have create or destroy water prepared.
I have prestidigitation, which can snuff out a small campfire. I think this is more than a small
Use that over and
campfire.
over again.
This hut is on fire with passionate love.
I will also make sure to grab my trident. Give me that. It's not for your filthy hands. Oh, what's left of them? You. By the way, guys, doesn't taste like jerky. Tastes like dirt.
Her skeletal hand is still wrapped around the trident.
For what good it will do, I will prestidigitate the flames out where I can. I have a water skin as well for
No,
stomping out water.
This is working great, guys. No worries. I got this.
I think between a use of what little water resources you have and a little bit of cantrip magic, most of this building becomes at least like singed, but a significant part of it is burnt. A lot of the furniture is now gone. Um, but you can put the fire out before it spreads to the rest of this marsh.
I will
Also,
use the. Sorry, go ahead.
Rokea, let's remember we need to buy new wineskins or water skins. We probably shouldn't be using these no more.
I will turn back into Arium to avoid having the. As much as I would love to regenerate all the way back up to half my health, I don't want to be making that wisdom save.
Considering how close it got.
That really would have been bad for Victor. That would have been Speaking of, is he snapped out of it?
He's out of it.
What does that mean?
He's just been frozen. He's even been more or less like in the stance in which he had taken to try to counter the first spell that was cast.
So he is still frozen?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I guess I'll go check on him. I'll just head over there and...
Good shake. Going to try to help put this hut out.
I mean, the only thing that I have that might do anything is, well, if only I had a 4th level slot, I could cast like Freedom of Movement. That would probably break it out. But I'll just cast Dispel Magic.
Okay. I need you to make me a wisdom check.
My last 3rd level spell, and I have nothing higher, so if this doesn't work, you're just stuck like this for now, buddy. Alright.
You
You do like Victor after all.
you hear that, Victor? He called you buddy.
The Twilight Sanctuary has faded by the time you reach him. But you feel the presence of another beside, wandering around you in like a pacing protective circle, um, and feel that energy pass over Victor, just shaking him. And he's rested from this stillness. Uh, and he just sort of sputters, looks around, not confused, um, but just um, almost shamefully.
Welcome back, bud. Sorry I couldn't get to you earlier. A little pressed. But it all turned out alright. Everybody's alive, except for her. It's, Things as is trying to put out a fire in the hut, so I see if we can lend him a hand.
He silently nods, and goes to help with more prestidigitative magic.
Say, Arium? I'm on
Mhm.
fire, Arium. I'm on fire, Arium.
Dive into the muck.
Oh boy. I dive into the muck.
That'll snuff any fire.
I think you can get some of this off me. It is not very pleasant smelling.
I can do that. I can do that for you.
Wonderful. Thank you.
Can I ask, why are we saving the hut? Why not simply let it burn?
Well, we might want to see what's inside of it, other than the
Fair
illusory
point.
baby.
The what?
A
now?
loser baby? That's rude.
Well, I mean, just sat there, didn't even cry or nothing when the hut was on fire. Why don't you go in there and try and pick him up, brother? I put a hand on Arium's shoulder, like, wait for this. You're gonna love it.
Can I make a check to see if I can tell if it's an illusion before I touch it?
I mean, would you have any reason to suspect that it's an illusion? What's your
Not my
what's
passive perception is a 24.
in which case you would see past the illusion.
Okay. Oh, illusion. All right. Why the fuck would she have an illusory baby?
Do you think it's broad as a child? Like, she did
Oh,
say
yep,
she cared for him.
yep. And
Perhaps
she
this is
couldn't.
her way of
Yep.
memorializing. She couldn't.
I think you nailed it.
That's. I wish I hadn't. That's troubling.
Uh, well, should we check the rest of this place? See if there's anything tucked away.
Pull out the magnifying glass.
All right. As a reminder, there is a wardrobe and wicker cabinet. The wicker cabinet is absolutely dusted at this point. Um, let's see. There is
Suppose we
a
could just burn it down and see what survives. If anything magical, persists, that might be important.
there is a wooden chest with brass bands. There is the iron tub, and of course the crib. Which do you wish to inspect?
Is there still a green glow coming from underneath the crib?
It has subsided a little bit.
Gotcha.
But you can, since you saw it first,
Mhm.
you can barely still make it out.
All right. I will, knowing that there is no baby in this crib, I will pick it up and chuck it out the front door. I can get to what's underneath it.
All right, great. Okay, let's see. See if there's any specifics. You do see under the rotting and now scorched floorboards, or not under. Like, I mean, not there's no like trap door. It is
Mhm.
just the floorboards that
Gotcha.
you're seeing light from underneath. So you'd have to rip it open.
All right, Crowy, time to shine.
Yeah. That will be a strength check at advantage.
All right. I just hand
Shit.
I silently and dejectedly hand the crowbar to Arian.
Understood. This isn't something I can hit with a battering ram, right? Nope. Oh, okay. We're just trying to get it open, not destroyed. Understood.
I'll be
Oh,
outside.
Jesus. You dig the crowbar into the woods and it splinters under just the weight of it being pressed. You can hear some of the softness of the wood definitely indicates again this like rot, and it punctures through. You see in the hole is a green glowing gemstone that is carved in the shape of a pine cone.
Okay, well, that's certainly fascinating. We can just. Uh, should we start a pile first? Figure out what we have found before we go further?
Sounds
Sort
reasonable.
of looks around the room at all the other furniture to go over.
Wicker cabinet, which is all but ash, with its contents buried in its remains. Wardrobe, table, wooden chest, iron tub, and a wooden cot that is nothing more than ash as well.
While I have the crowbar in hand, perhaps I should take a look at that chest, and I will whack the chest with the crowbar once just to make sure it's not gonna, try to kill me.
You tap it. You said.
Yeah, just thunk.
Cool. Sweet. I need
Everyone
all
should wait outside before I. Oh, never mind.
I need all three of you to make con saves.
We beat the hag. We all died to the trap.
I'm going to use that last inspiration for my own con save.
All right. Sweet. As it is struck, the lock almost like hammers itself against the brass plating that it is attached to, and the three of you take a total of 9 points of thunder damage.
That one's on me. That's my fault. Sorry about that.
No worries. Shit happens.
Think it's completely dispensed. Can I pry it open now, or should we just back out and let this place burn? I sort of like your idea, Zeldrin, of simply letting it burn and coming back to it and sifting through the ashes. No, pry it open. Okay.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, we're in it already.
Yep. I think perhaps everyone should wait outside in case this happens again.
I am going to take a couple beads off of my necklace of prayer beads, and for Esmeralda, it's
Oh, that's nice.
and actually, you know what? Just do that again for Esmeralda. Oh, that's a lot better. And for Rokea and Zeldrin, 25 points apiece of lay on hands.
All right.
I'm sorry, how much is
25.
Oh boy.
Yeah, just so we're not all right on death's door. I mean, we're still in his neighborhood.
Right, perhaps everyone should wait outside while I try to pry this open. I'll wait till everyone is out before I do this, just in case it explodes again.
Okay. Yeah, you can make another check. All right. It does not activate again. You do pry the lock free, and the chest opens. Some disembodied hands crawl out of the chest and just scurry out the front door and into the field.
Catch them! Catch them! Or stab them or something.
Esmeralda skewers one with a rapier to the ground.
Zazarak says, "Hi, I'm Zazarak. Nice to meet you," and extends his hand out.
Ah, sweet. One jumps up and shakes your hand, and you feel it begin to crush.
Oh, son of a bitch! I will, sacred flame the hand in my hand.
It sizzles as it's disintegrated and and disappears.
And what was that thing?
She had a chest full of hands. I'm not sure. Is there anything else in the chest, or was it just hands?
Oh, there's more. There's more. Don't
Okay.
worry.
That would be the greatest fucking trap of all, though. You made it past my Thunderwave trap. Or no, what's the is Thunderwave the first level or the cantrip?
That's the first level.
Yeah.
Whatever. You made it past my thunder trap. Now there's nothing in here but hands to strangle you.
um,
Yay.
you find some bloodstained gold coins, quite a few, um, as well as some highly valuable, well carved gemstones, some scrolls, a little satchel, a smoking pipe, and a smooth black stone.
Those with the first thing we got. Are any of the gems pearl by any chance?
A pearl. No, not specifically.
Right. Well, we should finish going over the house. There's the wardrobe, the table. Flip the bed. There might be something there. Who knows?
You can continue looking through the hut. You find the cupboard. The contained some spell components that are now mostly useless. Now that the entirety of it has been set on fire. Um, and some old clothing that is similarly like moth-eaten and moldy as the clothes that she had been wearing. But there is nothing besides that.
Well, we have a small pile of things here.
Well, should we take them with, or should we spend some time here to try and figure out what they are?
I mean, if we get everything out in the open, I can spend 10 minutes or so and tell you what's got magic on it and what doesn't. Else we can just grab anything of interest and take it with us and get out of this dump. But
Yeah. I, there is some of Perez left to explore, but given what we've found so far in most of the dwellings, the state of them and the mold, I'm not sure exactly how much we would expect to find. I think most.
Do we want to take a little time here to recuperate?
I think that's not a bad idea. There is.
yeah, I mean, the thing to be afraid of been vanquished. I don't see any reason we have to flee this hut.
Guys can sit and take a short rest here if you so choose.
Time to
Yeah, I
spend
think
some hit dice.
absolutely.
Okay. Is there any work being done for any of the things that you have found?
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the short rest, I'll do um ritual detect magic and take a look at the things.
Okay. The glowing pine cone stone, obviously, it is magical. The there's also a vial. There's a little potion, something. Sorry, that is magical as well. Scrolls are both magic. The contents of the little leather pouch appear to be magic. You open them up. You see they are sling bullets. Um, the pipe and the little black stone are both magic as well.
Okay.
I don't suppose anyone has a pearl. Or do we have one on the cart back in Velaki?
Oh, that's a good question. I do not know.
Not as far as I remember. The Amber Temple loot. Yeah, I don't think there was a pearl.
Well, we would have to purchase one somewhere. If we did that, I would be able to tell you what one of these things was, at least. Oh, God, do you think that sarcophagus we found was his? No, he didn't die as a kid. What am I talking about? Never mind. My brain. Never mind.
Just because we chucked an illusory baby out of a window.
Illusory. Illusory. Yeah, lost all meaning.
Okay, 68 plus 3 times 6 is 18. 45. And hardest to find power. All right, well, I think let's pack this stuff up and get back to Kresk.
Mhm.
I mean, did we go through the other things? I want to dig through the ash of the burned wardrobe.
There was nothing to be nothing of value there.
Okay, just wanted to make sure.
Mhm. Yeah, where do you head after your short rest?
Do we want to go through the last couple buildings? We've been through some of these outbuildings, but there's, like, guess that looks sort of like a manor. Might be worth going through. We do still have the one premonition from Madame Ava. While I find it exceptionally unlikely that such a thing would still be here, I don't suppose it hurts us too much to check.
No, I think that's a fine idea.
I have to pull up my notes for exactly what we're looking for. That doesn't sound right.
Please be a green pine cone. Please be a green pine cone. Please be a green pine
Vault of
cone.
temptation hidden behind a woman of great beauty. Evil waits atop his tower of treasure. Find him amongst what he values most. This is very unlikely to be here. I was thinking painting because like hidden passage. Okay.
And if I remember correctly, we've been through the 3 ruins up here.
Mm-hmm.
Is that accurate?
Mm.
Yeah.
All right. Well, what do you say we start in this more elaborate dilapidation?
Makes sense to me.
Yep. Can approach the south end of the village and the remains of the mansion that has been built on the higher ground there. It is nothing now but a pile of stone and rotting timber. Empty arched windows stare out at you. South of the ruin, an untamed garden runs rampant, surrounded by broken walls that are no longer able to contain it. East of the ruin, someone has erected a crude wooden edifice, thus forming a circular yard in which several goats are penned. Surmounting the fence posts are human skulls. In the fog that crawls through the remaining walls and stone passages, a figure takes form, one of a giant man. His features are mutilated, and his entrails are hanging out like frayed ropes from his gullet. Despite the presence, the apparition has a cringing light in his eyes. What business have you within my home?
Who are you?
I am Burgomaster Laszlo Ulrich. Was once the Lord Protector of Berets.
What businesses you have that causes you to remain here so long after Berez is no more?
I am its last defender. Master Zarovich once took kindly to an auburn-haired girl of our village named Marina. He feasted on her flesh and blood, and I and Father Gregor of our clergy stood against him and slew Marina for her protection and our people's, and for our misguidance. Strahd devoured everything here.
Well, we stand against Strahd. We intend to rid this land of his presence.
That is a noble cause. But he may kill dozens in moments. I have seen it.
He will not kill us so quickly.
Marina asked to be set free. And in doing so, doomed our village. You think you have something that makes you stronger than the bloodlust of that monster.
I've faced him once before already.
We stand protected in the light of he who guards the twilight. We are dispatched to destroy just such vermin as Strahd. We have the blessing of light on our side.
He turns towards the sun, and the withered look in his eyes narrows further as he squints.
I wish the best for you and any others who may take this quest. For I know I cannot dissuade you.
Can I help you with those wounds?
He looks down at himself and back at you and says,
These are old. They cannot heal.
Is there no way for us to put you to rest before we leave? Or is your state tied to Strahd's ruling of this land?
he gives you a bitter smile and says,
Perhaps if I were to know that Marina had not died in vain, I could perhaps seek the afterlife.
certainly return when our deed is done. I don't suppose you know anything that we might find useful. Further weakness of Strahd's, I suppose you've never been to Castle Ravenloft, to a location of Hagen Vostholt's final rest.
I know that the head of Argynvost was a prized trophy of Master Zarovich. I cannot imagine he has it anywhere less than within Ravenloft itself.
Affected, unfortunately. Zeldrin, if there is there anything else, perhaps we should take our leave. Let the Burgermeister return to passes for rest for them.
I'm sorry your town fell in the way that it did. Stand easy knowing your vigil will come to an end soon.
Even as a specter, you see the glisten of tears well in his eyes. His misty form turns back into the fog, and he drags the spilling entrails of his own back into the mists and vanishes.
We return to Kresk. Imagine we will find. Well, I suppose we could search the other buildings if we wanted, but I don't imagine there will be much to find.
I agree on all counts. May as well cross it off the list as long as we're here.
Aye.
All right. I think that's a good spot for ending session.